The early bird.
Hey, hey, Judy. Hey, Jules.
We caught you
Hi.
meditating.
Yes. I'm just making sure I remember the Lachado D tune I want to do tonight. Yeah.
All right.
Which one?
Lechado di likra ka la 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 nekabela.
Go back to the old one.
Yeah. Well, I like to mix it up a little bit. You got your Kiddush cup ready?
Sitting right here.
Very good. Very good. How was your day?
Marvelous.
Good. Did you get outside?
No, my granddaughter came over and
Oh, nice.
What happened with you? Did you go?
So I'm not really allowed to say. So don't, I did get the vaccine, but don't tell anybody. That's what the supervisor. I had to show a letter that I wrote that I do social work type things. They had to bring a supervisor over who said reluctantly, okay, but don't tell anybody. Because I'm
Okay.
not an official social worker. And clergy, they don't have hospital chaplain on the list of jobs that would be associated with this. So, yeah.
So the link that you used isn't a link anybody else should use even after Monday when
It is, but you have to bring, you have to make sure that you're in the category.
well, I mean, like Dad would obviously have a license that showed his age.
Exactly. So then, yes, so he could sign up there, but then when you would get an appointment, I don't know.
Right. But I don't remember who it was that was talking earlier. All the other sites that we looked at doesn't actually give you anywhere to go sign up for an appointment. They just tell you, yeah, we're doing it. That's why I thought, oh, well, did you actually have a link to somewhere
Yes,
that
there
you
is.
can sign?
If you after Shabbat, you text me or email me, and I can send you the link to sign up.
I'd appreciate that.
Yeah.
We getting a big runaround from Kaiser. Oh yeah, we'll be doing it. Yeah, We'll either one person tells you we'll call you and let you know,
Right.
and then the doctor says, well, just look at the website and you'll be able to figure it out. But don't just come.
They used to call me the missing link.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's the problem with this rollout of the vaccine, that it's not every state is different, every county is different. the amount of vaccines they have varies from week to week. So it's very frustrating.
Yeah, I got an email from Calvert County, which is where I live today, that said everybody will be eligible. They don't care about what group, no matter anything, eligible, and you can start signing up with the health department beginning Tuesday morning at 10 a.m.
Wow. Wow.
You may not get an appointment for 5 years, but you can.
Right. That's fascinating that Calvert County is doing it that way. So you would think, it would make sense in that everybody would have a unified approach. And then, I don't know, you're going to have to prove that you live in Calvert County when you go to get the vaccine?
I'm sure you'll have to show your driver's license.
Yeah,
or
I guess
something,
so.
but
Because there are people down in Florida, snowbirds, and tourists who are lining up to get the vaccine, people who don't have a permanent address in Florida, and they're getting it.
Oh, are they getting it?
I think so. I'm almost sure they are. Yeah.
So even with a Maryland or a New York license, you can get it in Florida?
Yeah, I think so. So I just don't understand that. How's Florida is allowing that to happen?
Well, I did hear that David Kessler is supposed to be taking over inside the White House.
Yes.
And he was former FDA commissioner.
Right.
And I talked to somebody who's well into his 80s, who was there at that time. He's a Jewish guy.
Yeah.
And he told me he was like among the most accessible commissioners.
Okay.
So I think he's very capable and very competent.
Yeah, I think Biden is appointing a lot of capable, competent people. So we'll be in good hands. But
it's just going to take time.
It's going to take time, yeah, because the current administration hasn't been so cooperative with the transition team. So it's
not with the transition team, but
a lot of transitions in a lot of agencies.
Absolutely.
So that it's going to take a while for agencies to catch up.
Right, and our commissioner, who's also a Jewish guy, Stephen Hahn, is stepping down.
Okay.
Well, he had a very nice, very well-paid position at MD Anderson.
Oh, I see.
He was like chief physician.
Wow.
Over the oncology center, other than Memorial Sloan Kettering, is the only other place.
Right. Yeah.
That's Jackie.
Yes, it is. How you doing today?
How you doing, Jackie?
I'm
Sylvia
doing good.
made it.
Hi, Jackie.
Good.
You made it. Hi, Sylvia.
Hi,
Shabbat
Sylvia.
shalom, Charlotte, Danny, Jack.
Shabbat shalom, Rabbi. Shabbat
and
shalom, everyone.
Myron. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Good Shabbos.
Shalom.
Good Shabbos, everyone.
Good Shabbos.
Good job.
Paul said he was taking over for you completely.
Myron, I didn't hear you.
I said, Paul said.
Now you're muted. I didn't hear you before because somebody was talking at the same time. And so I didn't hear either one of you. So unmute yourself, Myron, and say it again. You're still muted. Just go to the microphone. There you go.
All right. Paul said he was taking over for you. He's doing an uprising.
Yeah, that's right. That would be a very calm, bloodless insurrection.
Talking about
Happened in over
changes,
200 years.
Right.
I was told to give you a message
What's that?
that Al Kleinman will be here tonight, but he's going to be a little bit late. He has to take care of something.
Okay, good. Good, thanks. for letting
Everything
me
is
know.
fine, but he's running a little bit. He thought he'd be able to take care of it before services, and it turns out.
Okay, that's fine. Hey, Julian.
Hi.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat
Hey,
shalom.
Many years ago, Rabbi,
Yes.
we lived near the Capitol. And we used to play at the Capitol ground.
Really?
Yes. I lived on North Capitol Street, North Capitol.
Wow. Wow. That was a Jewish area?
No.
Oh.
You mean you invaded the territory?
A little bit.
A little bit.
I went to kindergarten with the twins, with Sylvia and Miriam.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. They were neighbors of yours? There by the Capitol?
They were on the other side of the Capitol. We were on the northeast side, and North Capitol divides
Right.
the northeast and northwest.
Yeah.
So we had one public school that we went to kindergarten.
I see. Huh. Those were the days, just a few years ago, right?
Yeah, it goes back a long way.
Is that 93 years ago, Sylvia?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
That's what we thought.
Oh, wow. Poo. Audrey, good to see you. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. How was your trip?
Oh, it was very good. Very relaxing. It seems like ages ago already, but hey, Saul. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Hey, Sharon.
Charlotte, your hair is so long.
Yeah, that's my hair.
Oh my goodness, we never get to see how long it is. That's crazy.
I unveiled it for today.
Hey, Barbara.
But I had a really
everyone.
Hi, Barbara.
How are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
April.
Frankensky.
Rabbi Layman,
Oh,
Shabbat Shalom.
Hi,
Shabbat
Fran.
Shalom to you.
hi, Fran. Hi,
Family.
Stan.
Nice to see everybody.
Good to
Good to see you.
How the little bubblers.
They are wonderful,
Aw.
wonderful.
Did you get to see him today?
No, but hopefully tomorrow
Okay.
for dinner.
Nice.
Good.
So I'll take what I can get.
That's right.
I'll bet you will.
Yeah. Everybody looks great.
Yeah.
Trouble is they grow up so fast. That's the trouble. Enjoy them now.
Yes,
Shabbat Shalom.
you're right. You're right.
Hmm.
Yeah, we good now.
Hmm?
I even see Sylvia or part
Yeah,
of her.
Sylvia, you can hear Sylvia too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fran, what do you mean you don't see me? I'm here.
Oh, now I see you better.
Yeah, you were hiding. When you're here, we like to see you.
She was telling us about, Sylvia was telling us about kindergarten back in the days on
Oh,
at the North Capitol.
oh
She
my.
went to kindergarten with Sylvia and Miriam. Wait, what was their
Oh.
maiden name?
William
Miriam
Allen-
and so
What was their maiden name?
Was it
Sylvia.
Sam?
Yeah, but what's the maiden name?
The last name,
A Sandler.
Sandler.
Sandler, that's it. That's right. I forgot that connection. That's right.
Yeah.
Because they're Adolph's sisters. Yes, that's right. Hi, Nora. Hi, Bill. Shabbat Shalom. Hello, Joel and or Sandy. I can't tell. I see Joel Friedman, but I don't see the picture. So
My camera on my laptop does not work.
Oh. Hmm.
I want to know what's in that bottle that Bill's drinking.
It's not a good story.
Oh.
I wish I had something funny to say.
Yeah, I hear you. Rabbi, everybody's good in your family, the kids?
Poo.
Good,
People are good. Yes.
good.
Everybody.
Hey, Cheryl.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shalom.
How are you?
Cheryl with an S.
Shabbat Shalom. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hi.
Everybody's well. Did you get your shot? Did you get your
Shalom.
vaccine today?
I can't say. I'm not allowed to say. There's a story behind that.
Okay.
Oh, well,
right.
now you piqued
Oh,
our
I
interest.
have to tell us. You
I
better
know.
advertise.
I know. It's my fault for saying that I was potentially getting it. So
That's okay. I mean, if you did good,
fine.
I'm glad. I had a patient who thought they were going to get it. They signed up on some Adventist site and then they said it was wrong.
oh,
So
I
they never
lost
got
out
it.
today. I had a doctor's appointment at 11:20 this morning,
yeah.
and after I went in and checked in and sat down in the waiting room, somebody called me around the corner and said they wanted to know my birthday. They gave it and they said, we can send some patients next week to MedStar Montgomery Hospital in Olney.
Oh, good.
So I'm on the list. Now I need to wait for them to call me
Right.
to set up an actual time.
That's great. Good.
Wow,
Good.
that's wonderful.
They called their office at MedStar's corporate office called my doctor's office at 9 o'clock this morning and said we can take 25 people.
Whoa.
Wow.
Oh,
So
you won the lottery.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Sure
registered for
did.
my second vaccine on the 28th. We'll see if I
Good.
actually get it.
Very good.
I'm taking the next day off because I've heard that nobody's been able to work the next day after the second.
Really?
Really?
Does
This
your arm
OT
hurt,
told me
Cheryl?
that, because all the therapists at Suburban, and she works
Yeah.
there part-time, she said everyone who got the second vaccine could not work the next day.
Wow.
Was it Pfizer or Moderna?
I think they were Moderna, but it's just that one was throwing up and the others are all achy. And they say the second one you can react
Huh.
more.
Wow.
So I got Moderna.
Right.
And
So I
my
just
arm
thought,
hurt.
well, let me not plan to work. Then I don't have to cancel anybody.
That makes sense.
All right. Have a good service.
All right. Shabbat shalom, everyone. It's a minute
Shalom.
after 6 o'clock. I'm glad to see everyone. It's good to be back from vacation and to be with you for Shabbat. I'm going to mute everyone and we will begin our service in Lev Shalem. We're on page 10 in Shabbat Sim Shalom. Ooh, look at that. Shabbat Sim Shalom. We're on page 14. Yedid nefesh avarachaman mishoch avdach el retzonach yarutz avdach kermo ayal yishtachaver mul hadarach Ki yerav lo yedidutach mino fetzuf vechol tam hadur na'eh ziv ha'olam nafshi cholat ahavatach Ana el na refana la beharot la noam zivach az titchazek v'titrape v'hayetalach shivchat olam Vatik yemu rachamecha v'chusna al beino havach ki ze kama nichsaf lirot betiferet uzach ana eli machmad libi chushana ve'al titalam higalena ufros chaviv alai et sukat shelomach Ta'ir eretz mikvodach nagila v'nismecha bach maher ahuv kiva moed v'choneni ki me'olam la 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. For those who just joined, 15 in the Shabbat Sim Shalom, 11 in Lev Shalem. Lechu neranena ladonai, nari alitzur yishenu, nekad mafanav betoda, bizmirot nari alo, nekad mafanav betoda, bizmirot nari alo. Ki al gadol Adonai melch gadol kol Elohim asher b'macharei haaretz. Ki hu ad Eloheinu v'anachnu amarit al v'etzon yado v'kol tishma'u takshu levachem k'miriva k'masava midbar shenisuni avotechem b'chanuni gamru fali. 40 shana kut bedor v'omar am toei levavhem v'hem lo yadu darachai asher nishbati ve'api im yivavun el menuchati. Shiru ladonai shir chadash, shiru ladonai kol haaretz, shiru ladonai barchu shemo, basru miyom leyom yeshuato, sapru vagoyim kevodo bechol ha'amim nifleotav, ki gadol Adonai, umehulal merod, norahu, al kol Elohim, ay, ki kol Elohei, ha'amim elilim, va'adonai shamayim asa, hod vehadar lefanav, Oz v'tiferet b'mikdasho, havu ladonai mishpachot amim, havu ladonai kavod v'oz, havu ladonai kevod shemo, seu mincha, Uva'u lachatzrotav yahishtachavu ladonai behadrat kodesh chilu mipanav kol haaretz imru vagoyim Adonai malach aftikon tevel bal timot yadin amim b'mei sharim yismechu hashamayim v'tagel haaretz Yiram hayam umlo yalo sadai v'chol asher bo ay az yiranenu kol atzeyar lifnei Adonai kiva lishpot haaretz yishpot tevel betzedek be'amim be'emunato lalai 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 lie, 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 lie. Adonai malach tagel haaretz, yismechu im rabim anan varvel svivat tzedek nishmat kamo kisei shel badei. Harim kadona agdam asu lifnei Adonai milifnei Adonai Adon kol haaretz yigido shema tziko v'rokol amim kevodo yivoshu kol avdei fesel v'midolim elim yishach v'lo kol amim shemat tagel v'nolim ki ata Adonai elyon kol haaretz me'od na'aleita kol Elohim Ohavei Adonai sinura shomer nafshot chasidav miyad reshaim yatzileim Or zaru alat tzadik ulishrei lev simcha simchu tzadikim badonai v'hodu lezecher kodsho mizmor shiru ladonai shir chadash ki niflaot asa hoshia lo yemino Uzero kodsho hodia Adonai Yeshuato le'enei hagoyim gilatzid kato zachar chasto ve'emunato levet Israel ra'u cholav se'aretz et Yeshuat Eloheinu Ariu ladonai kol haaretz pitchu veranenu vezameru zamru ladonai bechinor vekol zimra b'chatzotzot vekol shofar Hariu lifnei hamelech Adonai Yiram hayam umlo Tevel v'yoshveva Naharotim chauchaf Yachad harim yeranenu Lifnei Adonai kiva lishpot haaretz Yishpot tevel b'tzedek Ve'amim b'meisharim Lai lai la 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 Adonai Malach Yirgazu amim Yoshev Kruvim Tanu Ta'aretz Anavitzion Gadol Ramu Kol Amim Yodu Shima Mishparu Tzaka B'Yakov Atasita Ramu Anaylehi V'Shadol Ramadoshu Roshev Yarom Chonav Shmuel B'Korei Shelo Korim El Adonai V'Hu Yanei B'Munanan Yidaber Aleim Shamru Edotav V'Chok Natan Lamo Adonai Eloheinu Atan Itam Enose Ayita Lahem V'Nokeim Ala Lilotam Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lahar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lahar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lahar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lahar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. If we can, we rise. We continue page 20 in Sim Shalom, 21 in Lev Shalem. Mizmor leDavid, Havu Adonai b'nei Elim, Havu Adonai kavod va'oz, Havu Adonai Kevod Shemo Hishtachavu Ladonai Behadra Kodesh Kol Adonai Al Hamayim El HaKavod Hirim Adonai Al Mayim Rabim Kol Adonai Ba'koach Kol Adonai Behadar Kol Adonai Shover Arazim Vayeshaber Adonai El Arsei Halvanon Vayarkideim Kemo Egel Levanon Vesirion Kemo Ven כמו בן רעמים. כל אדוני חוצב להבות אש, כל אדוני יכיל מדבר, יכיל אדוני מדבר קדש, כל אדוני יכול אל איילות, ויחשוף יערות ובהיכלו, כולו אומר כבוד, כולו אומר כבוד. אדוני למה בו ישב, וישב אדוני מלך לעולם, אדוני עוז לעמו ייתן, אדוני יברך את עמו בשלום. May be seated. We continue with Lecha Dodi, pages 23 to 25 in Lev Shalem, or 21 and 22 in the Shabbat Sim Shalom. Lecha Dodi likra kala la 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likra kala la 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad. Hishmianu el hamyuchad, Adonai echad ushmo echad, l'shemol tiferet veli tila, lecha dodi likra kala la 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela, lecha dodi likra kala la 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela, likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha, ki hi mekor haberacha, merosh mikedem nesucha, sof ma'aseh b'machshavat chila, lecha dodi likra kala la 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela, lecha dodi likra kala la 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela, mikdash melech yirmelucha, kumitzei mitocha hafecha, rav lach shevet be'emek habacha, vehu yachamol alayichem la, lecha dodi likra kala la 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela, lecha dodi likra kala la 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela, hitna ari me'afar kumi, livshi bigdei tifar techami, al yad ben yishai beit halachmi, karva el nafshi ge'ala, lecha dodi likra kala la 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela, lecha dodi likra kala la 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela, hitoreri kiva orech kumi uri shir daberi, kevod Adonai alayich nigla, lecha dodi likra kala la 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela, lecha dodi likra kala la 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela, lo tevoshi velo tikalmi, matishtochachi umatehemi, bach yechesu aniyei ami, venivneta ir al tila, lecha dodi likra kala la 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela, lecha dodi likra kala la 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela, v'hayu limshisa shosayich, v'rachaku kol mevalayich, yasis alayich Elohayich, Kimsos chatan al kala, lecha dodi likra kala la 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 la, pnei Shabbat nekabela, lecha dodi likra kala la 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 la, pnei Shabbat nekabela, yamin usmol tifrotzi, ve'et Adonai ta'aritzi, al yadish ben partzi, venismecha venagila, lecha dodi likra kala la 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 la, pnei Shabbat nekabela, lecha dodi likra kala la 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 la, pnei Shabbat nekabela, boi v'shalom ateret bala, gam besimcha uvetzala, toch emunei am segula, boi chala, lecha dodi likra kala la 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 la, pnei Shabbat nekabela, lecha dodi likra kala la 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 la, pnei Shabbat nekabela. Mizmor shir leyom haShabbat, tov lehodod ladonai, ulezamer leshimcha elyon, ulezamer leshimcha elyon, lehagid baboker chastecha, ve'emunatcha baleilot, alei asor v'alei navel, alei higayon bechinor, mizmor shir leyom haShabbat, tov lehodod ladonai, ulezamer leshimcha elyon, ulezamer leshimcha elyon. Ki samachtan yadonai before lecha, mamasedecha, ranei magud l'mesecha l'maimot, yishbar lo yadonai b'l'ksil, Adonai kinevecha, Adonai kinevecha, yavedu tishmanu Adonai. Tzadik tamar yifrach, ke'erez balvanon yiskeh shetulim, beveit Adonai, bechatzrot Eloheinu yafrichu, od yenuvun beseva, teshenim verananim yihiyu lehagid, ki ashar Adonai tzuri, velo avlatabo. Adonai malach ki ulavesh lavesh Adonai oz hirozav tekon tevel baltimon nachol kezomatam. Mikolot maim rabim adirim mishperei amadir mamaram Adonai. Eidotecha nemnu meod, leveitcha nava kodesh, Adonai leorech yamim, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Mourners and those observing Yartzeit rise for Kaddish, found on page 24 in the Sim Shalom, or 30 in the Lev Shalem. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah, ve'alma divrach irutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayachon v'yomechon v'chayedachol beit Yisrael, b'agalav izman kariv imru amen. Yehi Shmei Rabba Mevarach Leolam Ol Me'ol Maya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitale v'yitalal shemei dekudesha berichu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav v'yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. So we continue with our study of Pirkei Avot, and I want to thank Julian Liedman for leading the services the past 2 Friday nights, and to Paul, of course, for being the Zoom host for those services. Did we do Pirkei Avot the last 2 weeks? No, we did not. I didn't think so. So I think we left off on page 236 in Lev Shalem, 258 in Sim Shalom. I think we're chapter 1, number 9. And yes, because we had done Yehuda ben Tabai. Yes, we had done that last time. Okay, so that we're on to the next pair of rabbis in the order, a historical order that the Pirkei Avot presents them from oldest generation of rabbis to newest. We had met Yehuda ben Tabai last time, and his partner is Shimon ben Shetach. So Shimon ben Shetach Omer, this is number 9 on 258, or in the Sim Shalom, or 236 in Lev Shalem. Heve marbe lachkor et ha'edim. As it says in English, cross-examine the witnesses thoroughly. Veheve zahir bidvarecha, but be careful in your choice of words. Shema mitocham yilmedu l'shaker. Lest something you say lead them to testify falsely. So Shimon ben Shetach and his partner Yehuda ben Tabai were focusing on their roles as rabbis, as judges, and that a key function of rabbis in the time of the Mishnah, so 100 BCE to 200 CE, were to adjudicate cases that came before them, and depending on the Roman Empire as to the level of severity of cases that they would handle. The rabbis in the Mishnah talk about capital cases as well that they could be in charge of, but it's unclear under the Roman Empire whether Jews were allowed to handle their own capital cases or whether they had to go to Roman court. But the rabbis talk about their role as a rabbi and how, as a judge, and what that means. And so Shimon ben Shetach is saying you have to be very, very thorough in eliciting information from witnesses, but you have to be careful at the same time to make sure that your questions don't lead the witness to lie inadvertently. So the idea is that I would imagine that people coming to court would be very nervous, and that depending on the person who's testifying, they might want to, the person asking the questions might want to help put the witness at ease, or quite the opposite, get them all agitated so that either they are comfortable or uncomfortable, depending on their perspective, what they want to elicit. So here, don't make the witness uncomfortable. Try to make them as comfortable as possible so that they are just as careful about what they are saying and telling the truth, just as you are careful in how you ask the questions. So, you always watch these TV shows, movies and TV shows about lawyers and courtroom dramas, you're leading the witness, the judge might say, or the objection could be you're leading the witness. So you don't want to, this is kind of like that. You don't want to lead the witness to possibly discuss something that they're not supposed to, or perhaps to testify falsely. Any questions or comments about this one? So we turn back to Kaddish D'Rabbanan on page 27 in Sim Shalom, or 38 in Lev Shalem. Mourners and those observing yahrzeit rise for this special Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah be'alma dibrach chirutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayachon v'yomeichon v'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael v'agala v'zman kariv imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam u'me'omaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpar v'yitromam v'yitnasei v'yithadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei dekudesha b'richu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata damiran be'alma v'imru amen. Al Yisrael v'al Rabbanan v'al Tamidehon v'al kol Tamidehon v'al kol man doskin b'oraita di v'atra hadein v'di v'chol atar v'atar. Yehei lahon ulachon shloma rabba china v'chista v'rachamin v'chayin arichin u'mezona revicha u'forkana min kadam avuhom di v'shmaya v'imru amen. Yehei shloma rabba min shemaya v'chayim tovim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav u'brachamav yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. We all rise for Baruch Hu, page 39 in Lev Shalem, 28 in Sim Shalom. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Leolam Va'ed. May be seated. Baruch Adonai Elohim HaCholam. Sheberam V'Rovim V'Chachma Pater Shavim V'Moshe Achlita Zmanim. Uma'avir yom u'mevi laila mavdio ben yom u'vein laila Adonai tzavot shemo el chai v'kayam tamidim loch aleinu leolam va'ed baruch atah Adonai hamari v'aravim ahavat olam beit Yisrael amcha ahavta Torah u'mitzvot chukim u'mishpatim otanu limadeta al kein Adonai Eloheinu b'shochveinu v'kumeinu nasiach bechukecha v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha u'v'mitzvotecha leolam va'ed ki heim chayenu ve'yorech yameinu uvahem nege yomam v'layla ve'ahavatcha al tasir mimenu leolamim baruch atah Adonai Ohev Amo Yisrael. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kavod Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha uv'chol nafshecha uv'chol me'odecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom alevavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'veitecha uvelechtecha v'derech uv'shochbecha uv'kumecha ukashartam leot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot beinenecha uchetavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha v'hayam shmot ishmot sataya shenachem Tatei sebesaracha Charaf Adonai b'achem v'tzvat Shemaim Sam Denverei Hatem Atam Chtatam V'Zavnei Chavishach Shemaim Al Haaretz V'Mushalemo Tabei Rabbanei Yisrael Matam Zazida Karvei V'Gendo Tam Nosizenu L'Achei L'Echim Asasi V'Idam Dosachtam Kum B'Svat Hanai Seidam Tam Lo Tatu V'Achei L'Chei L'Chei L'man Tizgur Seitam Kum B'Svat Avitem Koshim L'Echem Ani Yadonai Elohechem Asher Seiti Yitchem Yisrael L'Chei Elohim Yadonai Elohechem Echad Adonai Elohechem emet ve'emuna kol zot ve'kayam aleinu ki Adonai Eloheinu v'ein zot tov v'nachosam malkeinu v'akol aleinu mikaf kol ha'aretzim ha'elu v'alanu mitzvayim Hasam nafsheinu b'chayim v'notah l'mod v'agleinu madrichenu v'alanu v'aleinu z'elan nisim l'kom v'alam Umalchuto beratzon kiblu aleihem Moshe uMiriam u'bnei Yisrael achanu shira b'simcha rabba v'yamru chulam mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai mi kamocha nedar ba'kodesh nora tehilot Osefele Malchutecha ra'u vanecha bokei hayam lifnei Moshe Zeli anu v'yamru Adonai yimloch leolam va'ed v'nemar kifad Adonai et Yaakov u'galo miyad chazak mimenu Baruch ata Adonai gal Yisrael. Page 33 in Sim Shalom, or 45 in Lev Shalem. Allow us, Adonai our God, to sleep peacefully. Awaken us to life, O Sovereign. Spread over us your canopy of peace. Restore us with your good counsel, and save us for the sake of your name. Shield us. Remove from us enemies, pestilence, sword, starvation, and sorrow. Remove the evil forces that surround us. Shelter us in the shadow of your wings, for you, God, watch over and deliver us, and you, God, are sovereign, merciful, and compassionate. Ensure our going and coming for life and peace now and forever. May you spread over us your canopy of peace. Baruch atah Adonai, who spreads the canopy of peace over us, over all the people of Israel, and over Jerusalem. Ushamor tzeiteinu v'oeinu l'chaim u'l'shalom me'ata v'yad olam ufros aleinu sukat shalomecha baruch atah Adonai hapores sukat shalom aleinu v'al kol amo Yisrael v'al Yerushalayim. We rise if we can for V'shamru, the next page. V'shameru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, la'asot et ha-Shabbat, ledorotam berit olam, beini uvein b'nei Yisrael, oti le'olam, ki sheshet yamim, asa Adonai et ha-shamayim, v'et ha'aretz, uvayom hashvi, shavat vayinafash, yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei rabba, v'yalma divrach yirteh v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon uv'yomechon, uv'chaye dechol beit Yisrael, Bagala bagala uvisman kariv v'yimeru. Amen. Yehi shmei Rabba mevorach le'olam olam le'omaya Yitbarach v'ishtabach v'yipar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei dekudesha berichu le'yela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata tamiran be'alma v'yimeru. Amen. We read the Amida 35 to 38 in the Sim Shalom, or 47 to 52 in Lev Shalem. As we conclude our private prayers, we continue on page 47 in Sim Shalom, or 53 in Lev Shalem. Vayechulu hashamayim va'aretz v'chol tzva'am, vayachal Elohim bayom hashvi'i melachto asher asa, vayishpot bayom hashvi'i mikol melachto asher asa, vayavarech Elohim et yom hashvi'i vaykadesh oto, ki vo shavad mikol melachto asher bara Elohim lasot. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei avoteinu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor V'Hanora, El Elyon, Konei Shamayim V'Aretz, Magen Avot Bidvaro, Mechaye Metim B'Mamaro, Ha'el HaKadosh Ein Kamohu, Hameniach le'amo b'yom Shabbat kodsho, kivam ratza lehaniach lahem, kivam ratza lehaniach lahem, lefanav navod b'yira v'fachad, v'nodeh lishmo b'chol yom tamid, me'on habrachot. El haodaot Adonai Tikkun HaShalom. Mekadesh HaShabbat u'mevarech Shvi u'meiniach b'kedusha le'amed u'shnei oneg zecher Lemase Bereshit. Eloheinu v'lehei avoteinu ritzevim nuchatenu kadshenu b'mitzvotecha v'tein chalkenu b'toratecha sabenu mituvecha v'samchenu b'shuatecha v'taher libenu lavdacha be'emet v'anchileinu Adonai Eloheinu b'yavav ratzon shebakodshecha v'yanuchu v'Yisrael mekadeshei shemecha Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh HaShabbat Yitkadav Yikadash Shemei Rabbah Be'alma divrach Hirutei v'yamlich malchutei V'chayachonu v'yamechonu v'chayi l'chol Beit Yisrael V'agalav yizman kariv v'imaru Amen Yehei Shmei Rabbah mevorach Le'olam lo me'omaya Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpar v'yitron v'yitnaseh V'yidhadar v'yitale v'yitalal shmei dekudasha b'richu le'ela mikol birchata v'shirata tishbachata v'nechamata tamiran b'yalma v'imaru amen titkabel tzloton v'lhon l'cho Yisrael kadam avondi v'shmai v'imaru amen Yehei shlama rabba min shemai v'chayim aleinu v'ko Yisrael v'imaru amen Oseh shalom b'imromav hu yaseh shalom aleinu v'ko Yisrael v'imaru Amen. Jules and Judy, you should unmute yourself so that you can lead us in Kiddush, page 49 in the Sim Shalom, page 55 in Lev Shalem. I asked Jules to lead us in Kiddush tonight because Jules had yahrzeit for his father earlier this week. So in his memory, he is leading us in Kiddush. Go ahead, Jules.
Karimah Rabbanan Rabbosai Baruch Adonai Eloheinu Melech Olam Morei Bari Hagafen Baruch Adonai Eloheinu Melech Olam Asher Kedeshanu B'mitzvotav V'ratzavanu Shabbat Kodesh B'yavo V'ratzon Inchilanu Zikaron L'masei Bereshit Bihu Yom Techilo L'Mikra'ei Kodesh Zeichel Tziat Mitzrayim Kibonu V'charta Yosanu Kidashta Mikol Amim V'Shabbat Kodecha Yavo Ratzon Kaltanu Baruch Atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat
Amen. Yasher Koach, Jules, thank you very much for leading us. We continue with Aleinu on 51 in Sim Shalom or 56 in Lev Shalem. Aleinu leshabeach ladona kol ate kedula leotzer breshit shelo asana kegoyei aratzot velo samanu kemishpachot adama shelo sam chelkenu kahem v'gor aleinu kechol hamonam v'anachnu korim ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא שהוא נוטה שומע אצל הארץ. על כן נקבל לך אלוהינו כי המלכות שלך היא עולם מעטים לך בכבוד, ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו ושמו echad. Mourner's Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, v'yalma divrach chirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayachon v'yomechon v'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael, b'agala v'zman kariv imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam ol me'ol maya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpar v'yitromam v'yitnasei, Vidhadar vitale vitalal shemei kudasha berichu laela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata da'amiran bi'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlomo rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav hu yaseh shalom Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Just a couple of announcements before we conclude the service. First, again, I can't thank Paul Tillis and Julian Liedman enough for having taken care of services the past 2 Friday nights. And of course, Paul and Cantor Adina for Shabbat morning, and also for taking care of Minyan for during the week as well. We extend our condolences to Ron Miller on the passing of his mother, Sylvia Miller, in Cleveland. The funeral's on Sunday, and Ron is going to be joining Minyan Monday night at our usual time, and for as he sits Shiva during that time. Services tomorrow morning at 9:30, and tomorrow evening Shabbat is over 5:52, so we'll have Minyan and Havdalah at 5:55 tomorrow evening. Everything else coming up, there's a Makers and Bakers coming up, and lots of other programs that are coming up that you saw in the Daf HaShavua, the weekly update page. So, and they're also listed on the shul calendar on the website. So I encourage people to be looking at that. We conclude the service with Yigdal on page 53 in the Sim Shalom, or 62 in Lev Shalem. Yigdal Elohim Chai ve'yishtabach nimtza v'yein tel metziuto echa v'yein yachid keyichudo ne'lam v'gam ein sof le'achduto ein lo demut haguf v'yein o guf lo na'aroch elav kedushato kadmon l'chol davar asher nivra rishon v'yein reshit le'reshito hino adon olam v'chol notzar yoreh gedulato u'malchuto shefan nevuato netano ela anshe segulato v'tifarto lo kam b'Yisrael kemo she'od naviu ma'abit et emunato Torah emet natan le'amoel al yad nevi'o neman beito lo yachalifa el velo yamir dato le'olamim lezulato sofer v'yodeya setarenu mabit lesof davar bekadmato gomer leish chesed kemifalo noten l'rasha ra karishato yishlach l'ketz yamin meshichenu lifto mechake ketz yeshuato metim yechayel berov chasto baruch adei ad shem tehilato metim yechayel berov chasto baruch adei ad shem tehilato. Shabbat shalom, everyone. You can unmute yourselves. It's great to see everyone.
Shabbat shalom, everyone.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom, everybody.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat.
Yeah, let's hear it, Julian.
You heard it.
Good job, Julian.
Yeah, Yashikawa.
All right, hopefully see you all tomorrow.
Have a good
Yes.
evening, everyone.
Yes, good to see everybody.
Bye, Fran.
Bye.
Sylvia,
Have a good
Marvin,
evening.
Florida, good to see you.
Good to see you all.
Yeah.
Good to see you all too.
They're just
Shabbat shalom all.
Shabbat shalom.
Bye.